Hi, I'm Nancy Bergeron and welcome to Trade Talk. We hear it all the time, go global. But making the decision to expand overseas is not an easy one. Costs are high, your competition may be well established, and each new market has its own set of cultural sensitivities to be navigated. But there is one thing you can do to give yourself a head start. Network, network, and network. Creating your own community of reliable associates is essential in developing a global competitive advantage. Here's why. The Canada brand is a good start, but every business needs to develop trust with its suppliers, agents, and customers. Local partners provide instant credibility. If you need help, and chances are you will, you'll have someone to turn to. Legal and compliance issues can be an expensive headache if not properly managed. And by putting the right network in place, your cultural IQ will be more responsive to local needs.
So in the global context, competitive advantage encompasses a compelling value proposition to customers across national boundaries, and that is supported by people, processes, and partners. So firms that have a global competitive advantage, they tend to align their value proposition to customers with nuances in a local market. So that means speaking in the same language as a customer, appreciating cultural nuances and how to sell in that market. They're supporting that value proposition with the right supply chain management and logistics strategy to get their products or people into that market.
But it's often hard to know where to start, which is where EDC can help. Our network of trade advisors will provide both business intelligence and plenty of networking opportunities to smooth your entry into the new market.
The market entry strategy that's right for your firm will be highly specific to what you do, who you are, and who you're selling to. For some firms, a market entry strategy might entail working with agents who can help drum up business opportunities for you in that local market because they have local networks. For other organizations, working with a distributor and perhaps even graduating from an agent to a distributor makes more sense because distributors oftentimes have local brands. They've got networks but local brands that a Canadian company going into a market for the first time wouldn't necessarily have.
Going global is all about expanding your business reach, and it's tempting to think the internet, in particular e-commerce, can provide a low-cost shortcut. But be careful, a click of a mouse will only get you so far.
Selling through e-commerce, using an e-commerce platform to break into a new market is valuable for a whole bunch of reasons. But you still need to do the basics correctly. You still need to understand what your shipping strategy is going to be. You're going to need to operationalize that. You're going to need the financial resources in order for you to sell into that market. So that's my main point. It's making sure that Canadian companies, while they're excited about the opportunities that e-commerce creates, they're thinking through all of the other fundamentals that are critical to actually being successful and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Canadian businesses are expanding into just about every corner of the planet, and e-commerce is only now beginning to mature. But building a global competitive advantage is not as easy as click and sell. Hard work, good judgment, and strong relationships built on loyalty and trust have created a blue-chip reputation for the Canada brand. And even in this age of business at the speed of light, sometimes the old ways are still the best ways. I'm Nancy Bergeron, thanks for watching, and remember, keep talking trade.